It was a promise made Saturday when these two CORD leaders gave their word to attend the state opening of the 11th Parliament. Only come Tuesday, their absence here was one that could not go unnoticed. This notwithstanding, the president delivered the outline of his government's development agenda and within it, this pledge.
Although we may not agree from time to time, this should be in an atmosphere of mutual respect and consideration. We should be able to hold different viewpoints without being enemies. In that spirit, I pledge that my government will partner with both houses and indeed both sides of the divide in the work of implementing the national agenda and transforming this nation.
The official opposition in this 11th Parliament referred to as the minority party, one whose role remains critical to the running of the legislative arm of government. And during this meeting at State House Saturday, it was one of the key areas of discussion. President Kenyatta and his deputy Ruto emphasizing the need to have a strong opposition, and the CORD leaders Odinga and Musyoka maintaining that the role would be ensured from their end. And so, with the government agenda having been set, what then will be the minority party's agenda?
But more importantly, it is not so much about CORD's legislative agenda as for CORD's agenda for oversight. Because we are the opposition, we must make sure that things are done properly.
See, it's not a matter of a party being a majority or minority. What we want to do is good governance. We want the promises made to Kenyans fulfilled. We will be strategic. While our numbers may appear small, we will be strategic.
Or as the minority party, that we work together where it's good for the sake of our country, and we will make sure we don't work together where we think the country is going the wrong direction, so that collectively we don't shortchange Kenyans.
So this is our constitutional duty, to keep government on check. Hiyo ni kazi yetu na tutafanya with passion and with a lot of learning.
And with the 132 members of National Assembly, the leaders in the minority insist they are undeterred from holding the government accountable. They, however, took issue with some of the priorities spelled out in the government agenda.
Promises they made about laptops. They said they were going to give laptops to all children in primary schools. What happened to that promise? Now we are told it will start with the children in Standard 1. What about the rest? We must be able to keep our promises. We must be able to live to what we say.
You cannot equip a child of Standard 1 with a laptop who does not even have a classroom, who does not even have a desk, whose teacher is not trained, a school with no electricity. We are cheating ourselves. Deal with the real issues. The real issues is that we don't have classrooms, we don't have desks, we don't have power, and we don't even have uniforms. Those kids are poor.
The minority party, made of CORD and affiliate parties, fronted Musyoka's return to the National Assembly and as a result become the minority leader of the House. In the interim, Francis Nyenze acts as the minority leader of the National Assembly. The CORD members picked Moses Wetangula as minority Senate leader and Jakoyo Midiwo as his deputy. Now, if not for anything else, it is to question the government of the day and hold them accountable to the public. This remains the main role of the opposition, or now minority party, and it is this need for checks and balances that both sides agree will necessitate a strong opposition. Jacky Maribe, Citizen Live at 9, Parliament Buildings, Nairobi.